Chapter 13, Education and Apprenticeship Training. Educational models around the world reveal a consistent tension between academic performance and human development. High-performing systems in countries such as Japan and South Korea demonstrate that rigorous structure and discipline can produce strong scholastic outcomes. Yet these environments are often accompanied by elevated stress and reduced student well-being. In contrast, countries such as Finland and Denmark have emphasized developmental alignment, autonomy, and emotional support, achieving a more balanced integration of academic competence and life satisfaction. Educational approaches inspired by Rudolf Steiner similarly prioritize experiential learning, creativity, and the timing of cognitive development, reflecting an understanding that children do not learn best through abstraction alone. Across these varied systems, a broader pattern emerges. Long-term emotional stability and resilience appear to be shaped less by academic rigor and isolation and more by the social and developmental environment in which learning takes place. The Federated Stewardship Village Network model builds on this insight by embedding education within a relational, purpose-driven community where academic skills are cultivated alongside belonging, contribution, and meaningful participation in daily life. Education in this model is not confined to a single institution. Learning is woven into the fabric of daily life. Children grow up participating in the rhythms of the household, the village, and the broader network, gaining knowledge through real experience, as well as structured study. Families serve as the primary guides of early learning, but they are not left to design an educational system on their own. The Federated Stewardship Village Network provides a shared curriculum framework that offers clear guidance on developmental milestones and core academic skills. This curriculum ensures that every child develops strong foundations in reading, writing, mathematics, scientific reasoning, and cultural literacy, while allowing families to integrate these lessons naturally into everyday activities. Measuring ingredients while cooking becomes an opportunity to practice mathematics. Gardening introduces children to biology and ecology. Building projects allow them to explore geometry, physics, and practical problem-solving. Storytelling, music, and conversation nurture language development and cultural understanding. By grounding academic learning in real life, children gain both intellectual skills and practical competence. While households are the primary environment for learning, each village includes a designated learning steward, responsible for supporting the educational development of its children. This role provides periodic assessment of literacy, numeracy, and developmental milestones, helping families understand where children are progressing well and where additional support may be beneficial. The learning steward also helps identify learning differences or developmental challenges early and coordinates access to additional resources within the village or across the wider network. In addition to supporting individual households, the learning steward helps organize group learning experiences such as science workshops, art and music instruction, craft apprenticeships, ecological field studies, and seminars led by skilled members of the community. These shared experiences allow children to learn from multiple mentors while building strong peer relationships. Because the villages operate within a federated network, educational resources can be shared across communities. The network can develop advanced curriculum materials, host visiting educators, organize specialized workshops, and create pathways for apprenticeships and advanced study. Over time, the network functions as a distributed learning ecosystem in which knowledge and mentorship circulate continuously. As children mature within this environment, education gradually shifts from general development to vocational orientation. The same principles that guide early learning, experiential engagement, developmental alignment, and community integration, extend into adolescence and early adulthood. Rather than separating education from productive life, the system creates a continuous pathway in which exploration, skill development, and contribution evolve together. Education does not end before work begins. It transitions seamlessly into meaningful participation in the village economy. Simplified versions of each field's curriculum are introduced early, allowing young people to explore a wide range of disciplines. Alongside this exposure, aptitude assessment is integrated into the educational process, helping individuals identify their strengths and natural inclinations. While all members are expected to achieve basic competency in core skills, deeper specialization is guided by both ability and interest. A child who struggles with advanced mathematics, for example, is supported in reaching functional literacy while being guided toward roles that align more strongly with their capabilities. By the time individuals enter their apprentice years, they possess both self-awareness and practical exposure to multiple fields. This allows for informed exploration before selecting a primary path. Importantly, this choice is not permanent. The system supports mobility between roles, making it possible to retrain, shift focus, and develop new expertise over time without stigma. This flexibility strengthens both individual fulfillment and the long-term adaptability of the community. As individuals move toward participation in the village economy, access to apprentice pathways remains open and free from artificial barriers. Foundational knowledge is not restricted behind paywalls or institutional gatekeeping. At the same time, high standards are maintained through transparent and rigorous competency assessments that ensure readiness for each role. Some members will enter the village with prior training and professional experience. Portions of that knowledge may be directly applicable, while other elements may require refinement or recontextualization within the village model. Entry into any role therefore follows a standardized process similar to transferring academic credits or challenging a course. Each role is supported by a clearly defined curriculum that establishes a shared baseline of knowledge, safety standards, and best practices. These curricula are developed and continuously updated by committees of experienced practitioners and researchers, integrating both established expertise and emerging evidence. Competency is not assumed based on credentials alone, but demonstrated through evaluation. Individuals may test out of portions of the curriculum where mastery is shown, while gaps are addressed through targeted training. In this way, prior knowledge is neither dismissed nor blindly accepted, but carefully integrated into a unified system of practice. For roles that require deeper specialization, structured pathways for advanced learning are available. These pathways emphasize continued education, mentorship, and demonstrated competence rather than status accumulation. The broader economic and governance structures are intentionally designed to prevent educational credentials from translating into disproportionate power or privilege. There are no elite institutions within the system that confer social hierarchy. Even individuals with advanced external credentials, such as a PhD from Harvard University, enter through the same evaluation process and may be required to adapt their knowledge to the standards of the community. Advances in computational coordination systems further support this model by augmenting human capability. Decision support tools, pattern recognition systems, and precision-guided technologies assist practitioners in complex tasks such as diagnostics or technical procedures. These systems do not replace human judgment but enhance it, reducing error rates and allowing individuals to reach functional competence more efficiently while maintaining safety and accountability. At every level, the culture reinforces humility, collaboration, and continuous learning. High intelligence or advanced expertise does not exempt individuals from accountability or inquiry. Specialists and teachers are expected to remain open to questioning, participate in collaborative problem solving, and operate within the same transparent standards as all members. Competence is respected, but no individual is placed beyond challenge. In this way, the system preserves both excellence and equality without allowing either to undermine the other.